Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrance of the academic procession. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated and welcome to the stage your Master of Ceremonies.
Distinguished guests, graduands, and the many friends and family watching this event live streamed around the world. My name is Professor Beverly Oliver, and I'm the Deputy Vice-Chancellor Education and your Master of Ceremonies today. We begin by acknowledging the Wathaurong people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional custodians of the land on which we're gathered today. We pay our respects for their care of country and further extend that respect to elders past, present and future. The presiding officer for this ceremony is the Deputy Chancellor, Mr. Peter Nguyen, assisted by the President and Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jane Den Hollander, AO. Members of the stage party today include University Council member Miss Alice Di Pasquale, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Health, Professor Brendan Crotty, Pro Vice-Chancellor Research Training and Performance Enhancement, Professor Joe Graffam, Pro-Vice-Chancellor Teaching and Learning, Professor Liz Johnson, Chair of the Academic Board, Professor Chris Hickey, members of academic staff and senior managers of faculties and divisions, and we welcome the Mayor of Whitehorse City Council, Councillor Denise Massoud. We also welcome Mr. Ian Tebbett, who will deliver today's occasional address. The Deputy Chancellor will now open proceedings.
Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jane Den Hollander, AO, Occasional Speaker, Mr. Ian Tebbett, Mayor Whitehorse City Council, Councillor Denise Massoud, distinguished guests, Deakin staff, graduates, your family and guests. I'm delighted to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. University graduations are great occasions, rich in tradition and history. They are days to be cherished and remembered. They give us the opportunity to look optimistically towards the future and to acknowledge the past through centuries-old academic traditions. But most importantly, they are an opportunity to celebrate your achievements with your friends, family and teachers who care about you. On behalf of the University Council, Deakin's governing body, I would like to congratulate you on graduating from Deakin University. Today's ceremony marks the completion of years of hard work and dedication, but it also signifies the beginning of an exciting new chapter in your life. It is a beginning, not an ending. Few occasions will hold as much pride and significance, not only for you, but for those who have supported you on the journey. All of us here today are united by sharing a sense of pride in your achievement. It's often only after graduation that graduates recognise the importance of the reputation and stature of their university and its impact on the value and currency of your degree in the world of work. I believe you'll find that the Deakin qualification is a valuable asset, one that will open many doors throughout your career. When you annotate your qualification with the word Deakin, you are highlighting to others that you obtained your degree from a great institution. You are graduating from a young and dynamic university, one that in a remarkably short period of time has made its mark on the world. Deakin today ranks 214 in the prestigious Shanghai Jiao Tong ranking of the world's 9,000 universities. But it's the future that we must focus on, so let me assure you that we will continue to work hard to continue to improve the reputation of this great university. As you make your way in the world, I ask that you remember us and keep in touch as we are interested in your careers and what you might achieve. In conclusion, let me congratulate you again and wish you every success for the future. You can be justly proud of your achievement.
I now extend a warm invitation to Councillor Denise Massoud, Mayor of Whitehorse City Council, who will deliver a message to today's graduands.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this Deakin University graduation ceremony. I would like to acknowledge the Wathaurong people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional custodians of the land on which we are gathered today. I would also like to acknowledge Deputy Chancellor Mr. Peter Nguyen, Vice-Chancellor Professor Jane Den Hollander, academic staff, distinguished guests, graduands, family and friends. Congratulations goes to today's graduands who come from a faculty that educates those pursuing a life in the healing sciences and arts, destined to help others live better, healthier lives. The graduands here today can be very proud of reaching this milestone. I heartily congratulate you on reaping the rewards of what must have been much hard work, endeavour, sacrifice, and semesters of diligent study and practical applications. As it happens so often in life, the same day today marks an end and a beginning of something momentous. For many, it ends their academic pursuits for now, and for most of you, it means the start of vibrant careers you will enter full of hope and aspiration, nerves and excitement. Good luck to you all. I am delighted to be here on your special day to represent Whitehorse City Council. Council has a strong association with Deakin University, as the university's Burwood campus is an institution that plays a vital role in our community. The university is a significant economic force in the city of Whitehorse, providing more than 1,500 jobs. It is also the city's largest education provider, with about 26,000 undergraduate and postgraduate students attending the Burwood campus. Many Deakin students reside in the city of Whitehorse, making an important contribution to the social, cultural and business life of our city. Deakin regularly sponsors Council's annual Whitehorse Business Week, our Australia Day concert and fireworks, the Whitehorse Carols and our annual Sustainable Living Week, so Council and the university have strong bonds and are both committed to enhancing the community's education as well as its celebrations in so many ways. Once again, I leave the graduates with two key messages: congratulations and good luck. I wish you a great afternoon today and a very bright future. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to Geelong, the headquarters of Deakin University. Welcome also to this outstanding venue, the Costa Hall, for the 10th of our autumn series of graduation ceremonies. Chancellor, our occasional address this afternoon is to be delivered by Mr. Nguyen. Mr. Tebbit has worked in the information technology sector for nearly 30 years, graduating with an information technology IT degree in the UK. He began his career with the British computer manufacturer International Computers Limited, or ICL as they are known, located in Manchester. He moved on to become a freelance consultant, moving to wherever the work was and as the opportunities arose. During this part of his career, Mr. Tebbit helped to calculate the UK TV ratings, developed a dealing room system for the Swiss banks in Zurich, and worked with De Beers, the diamond cartel, in an attempt to move their diamond processing operation to Botswana. He also designed the worldwide ticketing system for Warner Brothers. Then, through opportunity and a lucky break 10 years ago, Mr. Tebbit entered the world of health data. In the health sector, the key to quality means putting patient care at the centre. After 8 years of working for Health Roundtable, a not-for-profit health analytics organisation, Mr. Tebbit had insight into how to do things differently and better. And so in January 2016, Mr. Tebbit and two colleagues pitched their idea to use health data combined with machine learning to keep chronic patients out of hospital by identifying those likely to present at hospital before an event happened, and then scheduling home nursing or a GP visit. The idea was able to deliver preemptive care to patients and reduce the load on hospitals, creating what is called a win-win scenario. Since then, Mr. Tebbit has pitched into a new company called Cohort IQ, which won venture capital funding and some fantastic innovation coaching as part of an incubator called Pollinizer. Graduands and guests, please welcome Mr. Nguyen Tebbit to deliver this afternoon's occasional address.
Good afternoon. I'd like to acknowledge the Deputy Chancellor, Mr. Peter Meehan, Vice-Chancellor Professor Jane Den Hollander, AO, academic staff, distinguished guests, graduands, family and friends. I was delighted to be invited to present today's occasional address. It's both an honour and a real pleasure to be included in this day of celebration. For you, today, is the culmination of years of effort. Your graduation day is the acknowledgement of hard work and its reward. Your completion of degrees, doctorates, diplomas. It's a great time to reflect on the time and the work that you've put in while at Deakin. And it's also a time to look at the opportunities that are now open to you. My small contribution to that reflection is to describe my journey. And that journey led from data into health, and that may well influence your future. My career was by no means planned. In fact, when I was talking to friends recently, I described it as a random collection of jobs. And I've always worked in IT, but the roles themselves have been very, very varied. I was a reasonable student, but I had one real lucky break. When I was in year 10, my school got a computer. No one really knew how to use it. We taught ourselves and away we went. And to put a bit of context around this was pre-internet, pre-web, pre-mobile phone. Computers were owned by businesses and universities. They weren't owned by individuals. This is the year that Margaret Thatcher became Prime Minister in the UK. And as you can tell, I'm a Brit, so this is the year of 1979. That makes me Generation X. And if not a digital native, at least I was an early explorer, an early digital explorer. And the benefit of that early experience has given me a longer exposure to change and how change happens, coupled with a remembrance of what an early change looks like and feels like from the inside. Taking you back to 79, the home computer market was dominated by hobbyists, the early adopters. Bill Gates, Microsoft, he had 13 employees. His vision was a computer on every desk. That's a vision that was realised in only 15 years. To see the few motivated individuals using computers return in today's connected world, where technology is pervasive, it's everywhere, where we have immediate access to every book, every film, every piece of music. Essentially all of human knowledge is now in your pocket on your phone. To see all that in 1979 was hard. But even harder, the aspect that I think likely held many back, was to believe that this could happen. The world we now have was a world of science fiction in 1979. We didn't believe that anything could change that fast, yet the world did. And the rate of that change is faster now than it has ever been. But health is all about people. It's not about technology. You as health professionals will deliver care to people or support those who do. You'll diagnose their illnesses. You'll select treatments. You'll deliver care, and your patients will heal and have better lives as a result of your great work. You'll do this in a very personal way that technology may never supplant. But I think we'll find the influence of technology in health is already in a new phase. My field is data, or in this post-truth world, evidence. And the evidence that I was working with up until relatively recently was 35 million health records from hospitals. And from that number and amount of data, you can get a lot of insight about what is happening and what are the patterns that are there. We took that insight and together with my two co-founders created Cohort IQ, a health startup, which I've described, uses predictive modelling. Now, predictive modelling is improving patient outcomes, but it's just one of the many new technology ideas that will change the face of health. We have 3D printed body parts, wearables, ingestibles, personalised medicine, nanotech, biotech. All of these areas will continue to have a huge influence. But as I said, the disruptive change I deal with is health data. Our physical makeup is far more similar than our cultural, political or lifestyle differences. So the ability to scale and use health data at an international level is enormous. But to get to scale requires automation. And to have automation in the health sector requires prediction. And that prediction is delivered through machine learning. There's a distinct number of steps there. Machine learning allows computers to find and understand patterns in big data sets. And today machine learning is mainstream, and even better, it's free. You have to be a particular kind of geek to find big data and machine learning exciting. But to me, it feels like 1979 all over again. And an example of this massive scale is Amazon, an early user of machine learning. It helped them become the dominant player in books worldwide. Another example is the way Google and Facebook now dominate the news industry. Essentially, all of these technologies are only possible when when data and machine learning are used to directly deliver services without human input? Is it possible that health will be disrupted in the same way? Will health see a global disruption on the same scale as an Amazon or a Google or a Facebook? Now, I don't know the answer to that question, but I suspect, having seen such huge changes in my lifetime, that it will happen. The thing is, big changes take time. They creep up, and then suddenly they're mainstream, and it's like they were there all along. But we tend to overemphasise the change in the short term and underemphasise the change in the long term. And I think that's what will happen in this case. But as health professionals, your roles will change. But the underlying need to deliver care as a human-to-human endeavour will not reduce. Many of you will find that human communication, understanding and empathy become the most important part of the job. Much of the decision-making may become automated, and I'm sure many of you will find that very idea challenging. But if a decision made by a machine is better, faster, cheaper than that from a person, what is it that the person brings to that interaction? The answer is a deep sense of humanity and trust. Many of your patients simply will not want Dr. Google to make their decisions. It's going to be difficult, at least in the short term, for Dr. Google to actually deliver the care, and that is the human strength in health. So take the experience and knowledge that Deakin has provided. Use that to help you in this ever-changing world. For those of you in this room with your careers ahead of you, you can build the health service to be what you want it to be, and now is your time to do that. Make the health service the best it can possibly be, and make the health service the one you want it to be. Thank you.
Thank you. Please join me, guests and graduands, in thanking Mr. Nguyen for sharing his reflections and insights with us today. The Chancellor will now commence the formal conferral proceedings for the ceremony. Chancellor.
I shall now, with the authority of Council, award certain diplomas and confer certain degrees. I call upon the Chair of the Academic Board, Professor Chris Hickey.
Chancellor, I have the honour to inform you that the candidates who will be presented to you and those candidates whose awards are to be conferred in absentia are entitled to receive their respective awards. And on behalf of the Academic Board, I certify that they have fulfilled all of the obligations and conditions prescribed by the University for these awards. I invite all eligible candidates to stand.
I will now receive candidates for admission to awards. With the authority of Council, I admit each of the candidates here present and those certified as in absentia to the appropriate award of the University and to the rank, privileges and responsibilities of that award. You are now officially graduates.
Will graduates please be seated?
Distinguished guests and graduates, doctoral degrees are awarded for a substantial original contribution to knowledge achieved in 2 to 4 years of full-time candidature. The Chair of Academic Board, Professor Chris Hickey, will now present graduates admitted to doctoral degrees.
Chancellor, I present to you these graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Rita Marilyn Edna George. Dr. George's thesis is entitled Sexual Orientation and Gender Identity in High-Functioning Individuals with Autism Spectrum Disorder. Chancellor, Dr. George. Dr. Yasol Kim. Dr. Kim's thesis is entitled Antidepressant Mechanisms of Deep Brain Stimulation for Treatment-Resistant Depression. Chancellor, Dr. Kim. Dr. Matthew Ling. Dr. Ling's thesis is entitled Measurement and Characterisation of Individual Differences in Need for Cognition. Chancellor, Dr. Ling. Dr. Kylie Windle. Dr. Windle's thesis is entitled Psychological Contract Development via Structure and Socialisation in Newcomer Employees. Chancellor, Dr. Windle. Chancellor, I present to you these graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Psychology, Clinical. Dr. Kate Louise Argentino. Dr. Argentino's thesis is entitled Analysis of Perception and Production Deficits of Affect in Schizophrenia. Chancellor, Dr. Argentino. Dr. Sunaina Seth. Dr. Seth's thesis is entitled The Pathophysiology of Perinatal Mental Health, Cortisol Uteroplacental Circulation, Beta-hydroxysteroid dehydrogenase. Chancellor, Dr. Seth. Dr. Amy Stevens. Dr. Stevens' thesis is entitled Alcohol-Related Cognitions, the Role of Positive and Negative Reinforcement. Chancellor, Dr. Stevens. Dr. Camille Joy Totterdell. Dr. Totterdell's thesis is entitled Mealtime Behaviour Among Children with Disabilities, Family Interactions and Stress. Chancellor, Dr. Totterdell. Chancellor, I present to you these graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Psychology Forensic. Dr. Bonnie Laura Albrecht. Dr. Albrecht's thesis is entitled Biodiazepine-Related Aggression, Consideration of Interpersonal Factors. Chancellor, Dr. Albrecht. Dr. Luke Leonard Hockey. Dr. Hockey's thesis is entitled An Exploration of the Relationship Between Psychopathy and MMPI. Chancellor, Dr. Hockey. Chancellor, I present to you this graduate admitted to the degree of Doctor of Psychology, Health. Dr. Nina Borojavich. Dr. Borojavich's thesis is entitled The Effect of Physical Activity and Sedentary Behaviour on Mental Health Amongst Young Adults. Chancellor, Dr. Borojavich. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of doctoral degrees. The Executive Dean of the Faculty of Health will now present graduates to you. Graduates will be presented in groups of 10 or fewer. We will applaud the graduates as each group is completed on the stage. Some graduates wear a silk stole as a symbol of their cultural heritage. In this ceremony, graduates from the Institute of Koori Education will wear the Koori stole of black, yellow and red. Members of the stage party also wear the stole in recognition of these graduates. I call upon Professor Brendan Crotty.
Chancellor, I present to you these graduates from the Faculty of Health admitted to a postgraduate degree. Master of Health and Human Services Management, Fungai Sharon Mutameri. Sangeet Kaur. Master of Health Economics, Max Catchpool. Scott Richards-Jones. Master of Health Promotion, Jane Elizabeth McCracken. Zoe Elizabeth Page. Bowden Joel Ty. Master of Psychology, Industrial and Organisational, David DeCipio. Danushka Field. Olivia Agata Formica. Jasper Louis Kemeny Johnson. Georgette Carvelis. Catherine Pepe. Leah Snyder. Catherine Louise Stevenson. Master of Public Health, Sonia Gauchin. Mulenga Mabo. Rebecca Ann Mangan. Eddie Moore. Kim Louise Rickards. Shristi Shrestha. Annika Smisson. Graduate Diploma of Coaching and Counselling, Ari Armanopoulos. Nidal Awad. Marisa Blias. Annette Elbaz. Melissa Godisi. Olivia Hearn. Siobhan Stavala Andrews. Bushra Ulake. Graduate Diploma of Health Promotion, Yvette Zane Ferguson. Erin Healy. Yu Lei. Graduate Diploma of Psychological Science, Natasha Ray. Graduate Diploma of Psychological Studies, Melissa Darlene Francis. Graduate Diploma of Psychology, Shannon Afaris. Simone Ellen Bagg. Pamela Bahun. Nicolai Bestel. Tilia Brooks. Alexa Jordan Chalmers. Emily Ann Cohen. Amanda Cook. Cheryl Leanne Cooper. Ambra Farina. Emma Foran. Isabel Geddes. Livia Govindan. Lauren Hagg. Jacqueline Hibbard. Emily Irwin. Christina Jaworski. Stephanie Johns. Kathy Joseph. Bridget Kennedy. Justine Marie Lawler. Chaya Liberov. Alicia Susan Lohman. Anthony Mangano. Denver Nixon. Denisha Bhavna Parmar. Rachel Pittorino. Daniel Romano. Taylor Ryan. Shaznin Sanmugam. Fazin Shahi. Veronica Shinoda. Daria Sizenko. Kenneth Anthony Alfred Spedding. Cassandra Christina Toulios. Sophie van der Venner. Christian von Struby. Davina Vorchheimer. Maria Vukovic. Benjamin Wee. Joshua West. Madeline Eva Shing. Hamida Zekarowski. Graduate Diploma of Psychology, Pre-Practice, Matilda Douglas. Evelyn Moser-Burgess. Chancellor, I present to you the first Deakin graduates to be awarded a Graduate Certificate of Disability and Inclusion. Nicole Rochelle Clisdell. Emily Furno. Rachel Good. Kelly Louise Hall. Julie Kristen Runge. Chancellor, I present to you these graduates admitted to bachelor degrees. Bachelor of Applied Science Psychology Honours, Grace Rose Seward. Bachelor of Arts Psychology Honours, Hannah Roris. Bachelor of Health Sciences Honours, Phoebe Ellen Nagorka-Smith. Nino Rogers. Bachelor of Psychological Science Honours, Megan Kate Ashton. Christina Martin. Jodie Mickelson. Emily Molyneux. Siona Palmer. Bachelor of Psychology Honours, Zoe Megan Bluer. Elizabeth Mary Sharalambakis. Janelle Chilton. Kim Colson. Adrian Darakai. Chloe Emonson. Molly Ferguson. Julia Filkey. Alicia Jane Fisher. Tegan Fitzgibbon. Kira Gavralis. Ella Kraus. Nicholas Joseph Lawless. Cameron Lee. Caleb Newell. Caitlin Pinto. Kira Randall. Harry Stavranu. Sariapon Supon. Daniel Uterwick. Bachelor of Health Sciences with distinction, Bachelor of Arts with distinction, Emily Christine Cook. Alicia Frost. Michelle Johns. Jane Shirley Peruk. Evelyn Polyanis. Bachelor of Health Sciences, Bachelor of Arts with distinction, Michaela Casey. Holly Jamison. Bachelor of Health Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, Miranda Lowe. Bachelor of Public Health and Health Promotion with distinction, Bachelor of Commerce with distinction, Jessie Adams. Kayla Elizabeth Savoury. Mia Slater. Kayla Thompson. Bachelor of Public Health and Health Promotion, Bachelor of Commerce with distinction, Jenny Lay. Bachelor of Public Health and Health Promotion, Bachelor of Commerce, Jessica Glagovsky. Bachelor of Applied Science, Psychology with distinction, Gerard Bolger. Celine Adelaide Buttress. Jocelyn Fu. Bronte Gange. Rachel Marie Healy. Alexander Thomas Merritt. Melissa Jane Osborne. Michelle Gemma Scotts. Alexander Stokes. Laura Ann Teal. Anushka Bhavisha Vallabh. Bachelor of Applied Science, Psychology, Angus Adams. Mona Anderlib. Monique Lee Emmett. Sarah Fallet. Selena Faturis. Alana Faring. Brooke Gregg. Jara Latch. Kira Mosley. Anthony Nguyen. Jade Ashley Olsen. Nadia Reese Pagala. Teresa Agia Ponchard. Tegan Rains. Charlotte Marie Stride. Maria Elizabeth Vasiliadis. Sarah Viergeber. Bachelor of Health Sciences with distinction, Alexandra Bletsis. Danielle Cooper. Luke Del Orso. Luke Nathan de Venere. Marion Dickon Marr. Sarah Dickey. Anna Fetterplace. Hayley Antoinette Fisher. Gabrielle Francis. Madeline Florence Fullerton. Chloe Gale Gandy. Abigail Laura Harris. Nola Andrea Haslam. Tamara Hall. Grace Horn. Mark Hughes. Spencer Rose Hughes. Anissa Mann. Tess Marchant. Joshua Matthews. Jenna Francis McCormick. Madison Mayer. Zoe Moutsouris. Taylor Lee Nally. Evangelia Nicolitsis. Angela Parham. Rebecca Marie Peart. Chloe Ann Person. Shay Rendell. Aaron David Roman. Rebecca Elizabeth Short. Jessie Smith. Lauren Rachel Tracy. Jessica Tyler. Ebony Visser. Sarah Wainwright. Emma Waterston. Jess Watton. Anastasia Wolfe. Bachelor of Health Sciences, Mitch Beaconsfield. Eliza Burno. Yeliz Bullard. Nigel Kahes. Emily Kate Carolyn. Leonard Chin. Emily Kosich. Emily Coyle. Helen Dye. Melissa Rachel Daly. Vincent Deadeye. Mark Demaray. Katrina Marie Ford. Stephanie Gardner. Nasrin Razi. Georgia Claire Graham. Sarah Hamilton. Lauren Adele Hulse. Christopher Irwin. Deleni Widanage Jayasinghe. Hamish Martin Jones. Laura Kemp. Jin Chin Ki Teng. Hannah Kitto. Rebecca Lancaster. Nicholas Lakakis. Emily Lochnan. Karsoon Madhava. Caitlin Martin. Holly April Masterson. Patrick McCorn. Kyle James McDonough. Emily Nguyen. Kate Morris. Kafia Nazif. Emily Louise Page. Zoe Parliamentis. Lynn Farm. Grace Elizabeth Pisasale. Joseph Rawadi. Cassandra Ruffalo. Helen Check. Michael Sherman. Anthea Skouris. Dominic Smith. Zoe Smith. Rebecca Spong. Kaya J. Stevenson. Angie Stewart. Brittany Emerald Taylor. Olivia Templer. Madeline Tilley. Bridget Turner. Jacinta Turner. Mietta Annalise Vanderhorst. Kayla Van Rooyen. April Louise Wallace. Michael James Watson. Winifred West. Aaron Westwood. Joanne Wong. Maddie Wood. Mohammed Yusuf. Alexis L. Zapantis. Bachelor of Psychological Science with Distinction, Laura Belt. Tess Farmer. Christina Zoe Farvis. Stephanie Jane Fernandez. Ashlyn Hanson. Danielle Holland. Emma Kate Johnson. Bethany Ellen Lowe. Ruth Luxford. Emma Marie Monteleone. Maria Victoria Piedra Buena. Ashley Shelley Reid. Letitia Saltamarchia. Megan Simmons. Angelo Viola. Claudia Yates. Bachelor of Psychological Science, Reem Ali. Colby Jonathan Chevelle Bryce. Alexander Mitchell Cummings. Georgia Douglas. Madeline Emery. Hayley Farnan. Melissa Fernando. Stanley Greck. Sherry Hallian. Madeline Howard. Jenny Yenny Huang. Melody Lam. Andrea Marku. Georgia Emily Martin. Nella Medic. Alicia Jane Moyle. Casey O'Callaghan. Ben Recchia. Emily Louise Retallick. Noah Rothenberg. Anna Sturjovska. Wei Michelle Cito. Emily Thornton. Hannah Trawalla. Chantal Turner. Madison Williams. Bachelor of Public Health and Health Promotion with Distinction, Natalie Arambasic. Kate Barber. Holly Clark. Claire Dimsey. Taylor Eldridge. Paige Crystalline. Emily Jade Perez Hicks. Bachelor of Public Health and Health Promotion, Jess Etmeyer. Melissa Guster. Marley Hayward. Angeli Verma. Natalie Alexandra Zvolansky. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates.
Chancellor, I have great pleasure in inviting you to make the presentation of today's awards and prizes. The Alfred Deakin Medal for Doctoral Thesis is awarded to doctoral research candidates who produce the most outstanding thesis. Chancellor, I present to you the recipient of the Alfred Deakin Medal for Doctoral Thesis, Dr. Heidi Janelle Bergmeier, for her thesis entitled The Influence of Mother-Child Interactions on Preschoolers' Eating and Weight. Dr. Bergmeier. The Vice-Chancellor's Award for Outstanding Achievement has been established to recognise the outstanding achievements of students completing their postgraduate degree by coursework. The award is offered to the highest achieving students enrolled in a master programme in each faculty. Chancellor, I present to you the recipient of the Vice-Chancellor's Award for Outstanding Achievement to Ms. Jane Elizabeth McCracken, who completed a Master of Health promotion. Alfred Deakin Medals are awarded annually to candidates with a record of outstanding scholarship as well as service to the community and our university. The awards are named in honour of Alfred Deakin, after whom this university is named, and they were an initiative introduced by the university to commemorate the life of Alfred Deakin, of course the second Prime Minister of Australia. Chancellor, I present to you the recipient of the Alfred Deakin Medal, Ms. Sarah Ann Dickey, who completed a Bachelor of Health Sciences with distinction. The Vice-Chancellor's Medal for Outstanding Contribution to University Life is awarded to a student who, during their time at Deakin, has made an outstanding contribution to the life and work of the university. The recipient of the Vice-Chancellor's Medal for Outstanding Contribution to University Life is Ms. Olivia Manzart, who completed a Bachelor of Health Sciences with distinction. Olivia's outstanding contribution to Deakin included volunteering as a student writing mentor for the Students Helping Students Drop-In station. Olivia was also a student ambassador in the Faculty of Health, a student representative on the Bachelor of Health Sciences Board, and the recipient of the Golden Key International Honour Society Award. Chancellor, I present to you Ms. Olivia Manzart. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of prizes for this ceremony.
I'm pleased to welcome Miss Emily Molyneux, who completed a Bachelor of Psychological Science with honours, to respond to the Chancellor on behalf of all graduates. After graduation, Emily plans to continue her studies with Deakin in a doctoral program and then to work as a clinical psychologist helping people in mental health and well-being. Graduates and guests, please welcome Miss Emily Molyneux.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of staff, fellow graduates, family and friends, thank you for the honour and for the opportunity to speak on behalf of the graduates this afternoon. For every student in this room, there's a different story, different dreams for the future, and different experiences and events that have led us to this milestone today. Many of us began with tentative steps following high school to commence an undergraduate degree at Deakin. Others, like myself, returned to study a little later in life to follow a dream and to build on previous experiences. While our circumstances and challenges have been diverse, today is a great day to focus on and celebrate what we have in common. That is, the determination and commitment to persevere and achieve this important milestone. Today we acknowledge our diversity and we celebrate our common strengths. I'm sure many of you would agree that this journey has not been easy, juggling time to seek a balance between study, work, family and friends and other endeavours. Many have also managed raising children, paying mortgages, volunteering, working night shifts, and travelling long distances to attend classes. Many sacrifices have been made along the way to enable us to be here today. But we must not forget that we are not the only ones who have had to make sacrifices. Without the help and the support of those close to us, many of us may not be here today. Family, partners, and friends have played a vital role in our success as students. As graduates, we acknowledge that success is rarely achieved alone. We are grateful and we thank these people for their support throughout our studies. I would personally like to take this opportunity to thank my husband and children for their love and practical support and for journeying with me on the road to my dream. And my close friends for their encouragement and ability to buffer my stress with laughter. Thank you to all our supervisors, lecturers, tutors, and all the staff at Deakin University for sharing your expertise, your passion, and for the patience and generosity that you have shown to us. I would like to congratulate my fellow graduates and acknowledge their commitment, perseverance, and hard work. In reflection of the time we've spent at Deakin, we can be proud of the results that we've achieved, the opportunities we've embraced, and the friendships we've made. Let's take what we've gained and build upon it in a continual process of learning and growth and use this privilege to serve our world. I would now ask you to put your hands together and join me in congratulating my fellow graduates, thanking the staff at Deakin University and showing our appreciation to all of those who have contributed to our memorable journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Please join me in thanking once again Miss Emily Molyneux. I now invite the Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony.
Congratulations, you are now a graduate of Deakin University. This has been an important day for you and your family, and a very proud day for us too, as we watch you and your fellow graduates walk across the stage, many nervous, but there are always smiles when you finally grasp that testamer and it has your name on it. My message to all of you is that whatever your chosen career path, pursue your passion even when the road ahead seems difficult. It's important to have dreams, but dreams don't come true just because you dream them. It's hard work that makes things happen, and it's hard work that creates change. But you all know this because here you are. Remember that the greatest innovations in history always come from people who are bold enough to explore new frontiers and to think differently. Be curious, be brave, be creative, but most of all, be persistent. So work hard and have fun, and always remain aware of the inevitable and constant changes in our world, and also the wonderful opportunities that will undoubtedly come your way. And as you all know, ideas, knowledge, and know-how will be the critical currency for success in this 21st century. And I hope you will put your Deakin degree to work to make a difference wherever you are in the world. And as many have said today, you've worked long and hard to meet the demanding requirements of your degrees, and you've not realized the success on your own. Today is therefore an opportunity to acknowledge the support you have received from those who've inspired and encouraged you. And so, graduates, as a final direction, I ask you now to stand, to turn and face those who have supported you through your years at Deakin, and thank them with a mighty hurrah and a round of applause. And can you also please turn and thank the academic and administrative staff who've been central in challenging and encouraging you to reach this goal of graduation this afternoon. Please be seated. Graduates, in your time at Deakin, you will have developed lifelong friendships. And as an alumnus, you have become a valued member of our Deakin family. I trust that you will consider this as the beginning of a lifelong association with Deakin, your university, and I encourage you to keep in touch and to participate in the activities of the Deakin alumni. As alumni, you are our best ambassadors and the most important evidence of Deakin's success in the world. So please make sure you stay in touch with us. Our alumni community extends across many different parts of Australia and the world, and it can provide you with opportunities to make contacts, connections, exchange ideas with like-minded people, but most importantly, provide you with support and friendship. And so finally, graduates, thank you for choosing Deakin. It has been our privilege to be part of your education, and I wish you good fortune for your individual and your collective future. Distinguished guests, one and all, I sing congratulations to our new graduates, and I thank you, their family and friends, for your support and participation in this ceremony. Thank you, and a very good afternoon to you all.
Graduates and guests, that concludes the formal proceedings of today's graduation. Michael Cristiano, Ron Murray, and Mary Catanchen will now return to the stage accompanied by the Matthew Flinders Ensemble. Following their performance, the academic procession led by the mace bearer will depart the auditorium. Graduates, to celebrate and acknowledge your new academic status, you are invited to join the academic procession. At the conclusion of the ceremony, graduates and guests are welcome to enjoy refreshments in the marquee situated in the John Hay courtyard just outside. Please welcome our performers to the stage.
mind. Reflections of the fears I know I've left behind. I step out of the ordinary. I can feel my soul ascending. I'm on my way, can't stop me now, and you can do the same, yeah. What have you done today to make you feel proud? It's never too late to try. What have you done today to make you feel proud? You could be so many people, just make that right for freedom. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Yeah, we need a change. Yeah, let's do it today. Yeah, I can feel my spirit rising, change. Yeah, we need a change. Yeah, let's do it today. Yeah, 'cause I can see a clear horizon. You can be so many people, just make that right for freedom. What have you done today to make you feel proud?
Heart is a balloon, shoots out through the stony ground. There's no room, no space to rent in this town. You're out of luck, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck, and you're not moving anywhere. You thought you'd found a friend to take you out of this place, someone you could lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. It's a beautiful day. Touch me. Take me to that other place. Teach me. No, I'm not a hopeless case. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you love